This week on the BBN, we are officially in the home stretch of the quarter.
This week, an opportunity event opens up, while our marketing class brings home a big win coming up on What's the Word.
Play at basketball brought some intense matches for Basha this week, while baseball and softball had some big games on the schedule. We've got the scores on the Grizzly Grind.
Gabe gives us your latest weather forecast, and Ethan tells us what talent may be coming your way. All of this and more on the BBN. Welcome to the BBN. I'm Braden.
And I'm Morgan. Over the last week, the BBN team went to Tampa to compete in the Student Television Network Convention, coming home with some big awards. Thanks to their hard work, we brought home first place for Weekly Tate's news show and placed third for News Magazine.
We would also like to congratulate Tate Fitzpatrick and Jackson McDonald for receiving honorable mention for sports commentary, as well as Ellie Sill, Peyton Willison, and Ashley Varga for placing second in their Human Interest Division III story. Congratulations, Bears. While they were hard at work in Tampa, Stugo was hard at work putting on an amazing spring sports assembly. Here's Lizzie with more.
Hey Bears, I'm Lizzie Kangas here with Stugo Stuff. Thank you to everyone who came out to our Spring Sports Assembly where we were able to honor all of our spring sports athletes. We can't wait to see what they do in the upcoming season. Also, Bears, prom is right around the corner on April 18th from 8 to 11 p.m. at Salt River Fields at Talking Stick. This year's prom theme is Starry Nights, so get ready for an unforgettable evening under the stars with music and memories. That's all I have for you this week. I'm Lizzie Kangas, your student body president, and remember, be kind, be proud, be a bear.
Last week, the U.S. Army came on campus showcasing career opportunities. Here's Carter with more.
Are you interested in learning more about the Army? Well, here's a great opportunity for you to understand what they're all about.
Here visiting Basha were Army recruiters with some technology that they wanted to demonstrate to anyone interested.
So our goal out here today is really just to embrace kind of what the Army has to offer the students out here. Mainly we're looking at our juniors and seniors just for their what their direction is going to be after high school. So we're just trying to get them more intrigued of what the possibilities the Army could give you guys to further your careers after high school.
The Army is here to help you find what division you would enjoy the best.
What's going to be best interest them, so whether or not it's a job or a different duty stations versus travel or something fun like airborne, jumping out of airplanes or rappelling from helicopters. So we kind of cater it towards that specific student that's very interested in joining the Army.
They aren't just out here telling you to join the Army. They are letting you experience what the Army is like and get a feel for what you would like to do in the Army.
There's a simulator for jumping out of airplanes. It's what I do, so it's quite impressive to see what they have there. They've got some shooting simulations, some gear that kids can try on to see what it would be like to actually have the uniform on, have the gear on. They got a helicopter flying simulator because we do offer those helicopters and Chinook pilots within the Army.
If you want to learn more about the Army, then visit their website at goarmy.com or use this QR code to reach out to an Army recruiter. Carter Thomas for the BBN.
As this quarter comes to a close, you don't want to miss out on the opportunities on and off campus. Devin is filling in for Colin for What's the Word.
Hey everyone, I'm Devin Kawayo, and welcome back to What's the Word. As you may have already noticed, I'm filling in for Colin this week. But continuing forward, today's word is collaborate. Collaborate is about working together with one or more people to achieve a common goal. It's all about taking responsibility and helping out your team along with yourself. I haven't had a milkshake in a while, and if you're the same way, the Basha Bowling Club has a tasty fundraiser that'll satisfy your sweet tooth. Join the Basha Bowling Club Wednesday, March 25th from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Milkshake Factory. They offer gourmet shakes, sundaes, and homemade chocolate. 20% of the proceeds go back to the club. There's an awesome opportunity happening today during all lunches to help you learn about social media and how to keep you safe.
Tomorrow during all of lunch, the lunch periods, I'll be over by the cafeteria in the grass hosting some lunchtime activities. We'll have some skee ball, we'll have a trivia wheel and Plinko. All students will be able to come and answer different trivia questions about general mental health as well as social media safety.
Our theater department has been hard at work this whole quarter in preparation for what's soon to become a legendary showcase. The SpongeBob musical, hosted by theater, is coming up on April 22nd through 24th at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. The show will be featuring songs by David Bowie, Tom Kenny, and Andy Paley, and the incredible acting from our theater students. Admission is $10 if you pay ahead of time at the bookstore and $15 at the door. This is the show you won't want to miss.
And I can finally say I've done it.
When you collaborate and work together, you get things done much faster and more efficiently. And that's this week's What's the Word? I'm Devin Kawile. Stay squared, Basha.
Brayden, how did you enjoy the weather this week?
I mean, it was good, but I wish it wasn't so hot already.
Well, I heard it might be cooling down again. Here's Gabe with your spring break forecast.
It's been quite hot this week, but a storm system looks to be moving in. That's going to cool us off just a little bit. Let's take a closer look at exactly what's going to happen.
Several low-pressure systems have passed well to the north of us this week, gradually lowering temperatures but not bringing much of anything in terms of rain. But that is expected to change as a strong system is going to become cut off from the main jet stream and stalled to our southwest. As it pushes moisture towards us, rain chances will increase Sunday and Monday, with most places getting about 1/10 of an inch. There will be just enough instability in the atmosphere to support lightning and isolated thunderstorms, so make sure to be careful if you're outside. This system will be quite warm, so unfortunately, very little snowfall is forecasted for northern Arizona. After this system moves through, it looks like we're going to go back to above average temperatures and no rain chances, as an area of high pressure is going to strengthen over us and persist for quite a while.
Today's going to be quite nice, with highs topping at about 75 before warming into the 80s this weekend. Rain chances will start Sunday and persist through Monday as our main storm system moves in, with highs dipping into the mid-70s. We will be quite cool after the system exit, but we will warm into the 80s by mid-next week. Spring break looks to be quite nice, so make sure to go outside and enjoy the amazing weather we're going to see for the next 2 weeks. I'm Gabe Encinas, and that's your 7-day forecast.
Well, with the weather cooling down, it's a great time to go watch our baseball and softball teams play.
Makai has all of your sports highlights and more on the Grizzly Grind.
I'm Makai Nelson, taking over for Andrew Lusalvia this week. To start off, boys basketball hosted a thriller against O'Connor for a spot in the Final Four of the Open Championship.
They would win in a classic 70-67 as they moved on to take the number 5 team in the country, the Sunny Slope Vikings, on Wednesday. Tate Fitzpatrick was their courtside.
In one of the most highly anticipated games, the Basha Bears, led by 4-star Mason McGee, took on the national powerhouse Sunny Slope Vikings and 5-star Darius Wobbington in Wednesday's Open semifinal matchup. In the first quarter, Sunny Slope got off to a hot start, jumping out to a quick 7-0 lead with this 3 by Delton Prescott, but Basha bounced back, scoring 9 unanswered and capping their run with this insane block by Maddox Laser, helping to give the Bears a 13-12 lead after 1. Foul trouble seemed to plague the Bears, with McGee and Leighton Leonard picking up 2 fouls in the first quarter. Kingston Montague stepped up in the second, hitting this 3 to take back the lead 18-16. In the pesky defense of Boston Cloud kept this game tight going into the break, with the Vikings taking a 30-29 advantage. Heading into the second half, the Bears were on fire and went on a 7-2 run thanks to this powerful drive by Leonard, who was dialed in all night long. The rest of the third and fourth were full of flashy plays, lead changes, and momentum shifts. One of the biggest buckets of the night came from David Rosling on this assist from McGee to tie the game at 61, sending it to overtime. And OT didn't disappoint. Delton Prescott got it started with the opening bucket, followed by the response from David Rosling. But after that, it was all defense. The Vikings up by 3, 4.1 seconds remaining. The Bears needed a miracle. Montague gets the ball, takes a shot to tie it, but comes up just short. A tough loss to close out one of the best games of the Bears season.
Yeah, they played their hearts out. That's all you can ask for. We did a good job. Just came up a little short tonight. We knew coming in we had a chance to beat these guys. They're a really great team. They do a lot of great things. And our guys gave it all. So we had a chance. We were right there.
A heartbreaking loss for the Bears as their season comes to a close at the hands of the third-ranked team in the nation. A final score of 67-64 in an overtime finish. I'm Tate Fitzpatrick for BBN Sports.
On Monday, baseball had their season opener at Highland. but would fall to the Hawks 10-5. Tuesday, softball had their season opener at Basha, and they would win in a dominant fashion, 15-4 over the Highland Hawks. Beach volleyball opened up against the Desert Vista Thunder on Monday, but they would not stand a chance against the Thunder, getting shut out 5-0. They had a chance to redeem themselves on Wednesday, taking on the Chaparral Firebirds away. They would end up escaping with a 3-2 win over the Firebirds. And finally, track and field has a meet today at Queen Creek. Good luck to you all.
That wraps it up for this week, and with spring sports getting intense, there's still plenty of action ahead for Basha. Makai Nelson for BBN Sports.
We want to congratulate all of the winter sports teams. You played your best this season. Now, keeping the ball rolling, Ethan has a special opportunity coming up.
Have you ever wanted to show your talents to all of Basha? Well, now you can with the first annual BBN Talent Show. You can sign up using the QR codes on screen or the flyers around the school. It will be judged by me and 3 other BBN crew members. I'm Ethan Sanchez on the BBN, and I hope to see you all there.
Well, that's all for this week. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Basha Bear Network to stay up to date with everything that's happening.
And go check out the videos we did in Tampa, which can be found on our YouTube.
We hope you have a great spring break, Bears.
Bye.
Bye.